Good afternoon, everyone. This is Caesar with Inspire Movement. Hope you're having a lovely start to your work week. So today we're going to continue with our segment entitled Word of the Day, and we're looking at the word connectedness. So connectedness by definition is a feeling of belonging to or having affinity with a particular person or group. So if the past couple of years in dealing with the global pandemic has taught us anything, is that you and I, we need each other. In a very real, practical way, we absolutely need each other. So just like our ancient humans used to need each other for physical survival, maybe it was a rival clan or tribe that we needed to defend ourselves against, or some form of predatory animal that we needed to defend ourselves from, we needed each other to do it collectively. Well, now things are obviously different modern day, but we still need each other for psychological survival. So despite the fact that we have technological advancements that have things like the smartphone and its many apps such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the like that are intended to keep us connected 24 hours of the day, we're still experiencing a state of aloneness, and with it, loneliness. And why is that? Why are we feeling so alone and so disconnected? Well, the fact is that in order to not feel loneliness, what you need is to look at the emotional and cognitive reaction that you have with individual experiences tied to those connections that you've made, maybe social relationships that you have. And those things are going to play a role as to how alone or lonely you feel. So you have to basically have a depth of connection, and we lack a depth of connection. Now, interpersonal connectedness has many benefits, one of which is that you experience less stress when you have these deeper, stronger bonds with people. So you have to lean in on those types of environments and situations that allow for that, obviously. If you were with us this past weekend, we had our first wellness evening retreat. The aim of that experience was to establish a depth of connection that allowed for connectedness. What other things does connectedness allow for? Well, it allows for adoption of healthy behaviors as well. You're going to lean in on taking care of yourself more when you actually are not lonely. You're also going to have better sense of well-being and purpose. And it's been proven, I think we've talked about this at length in previous segments, that when you have a well-defined purpose in your life, you're actually going to add years to your life. So with that in mind, you're going to have longevity if you have interpersonal connectedness. And you're going to add years to your life, essentially, for all of the different reasons mentioned above. What are other negative reactions to loneliness? You're going to have this deep feeling of sadness and hopelessness when it comes to life. So if I've made a case for anything, I hope that it is that you need to try to deepen the relationships that you have with other people. We need each other in a very real, tangible way. And when I lean into this word of the day, or we try to provide content that arrives at connection with you, it's for that very reason, because we're trying to be more vulnerable, deal in subjects and on topics that allow us to be more vulnerable with one another, because it's through vulnerability that we're going to establish the necessary depth of connection that we need in order to thrive. And ultimately, my desire for you, and I hope that your desire for me, is to be lifted, uplifted, and to be a better human as a result, so that we can collectively be happier. Because as I tried to mention in a recent workshop this past weekend, this life ultimately should be about being happier. So with that, I'm going to close. I hope that you have a wonderful remainder of the week. If you want us to explore any specific subject or topic, please reach out to us within our social media offerings or possibly through our website as well. We look forward to hearing from you. God bless.